Because if we don't take action, our high streets will die. In the same way, we need to take action about the environment before it's too late.
People still see in digital space and physical space as fundamentally two different things. They're not.
What's going to happen in terms of our societies when we don't have communities, we don't have high streets, and we need to have the bravery to take long-term decisions?
Old-fashioned department stores, there is little hope for them.
Tens of thousands of shops close forever.
Have to adapt and be flexible enough to recognise what's wrong and try and fix it.
You've got to be relevant for your customer.
The term apocalypse does imply, critical fundamental change and no going back. There's this fundamental change about how our high streets and towns and cities are going to have to change.
What's going to work for the future is going to be shorter leases, more flexible terms, and deals that share the risk between both the occupier and the landlord working together in partnership.
History does not foretell the future.
We can work together and move forward, so I am feeling positive in the medium and long term.
If we don't change, then there will be more and more retailers who are going to be going to the wall.
There's so much negativity around retail. The word toxic has been used. We see it as opportunistic rather than toxic.
This is a long-term problem which needs a long-term solution.
And the moment that actually physical people like these guys in the physical world start getting digital R&D into their businesses, they'll be able to adapt and change much quicker.
We've had 4 or 5 high street ministers. So I don't think the priority's there.
That it isn't all about the internet, that in this increasingly internet age, people are dying for a sense of community.
The fact that retailers have a storm of online challenges, business rates, changing consumer demands, a historically old-fashioned property industry that needs to adapt to changing needs of the consumer. So there are some challenges, yeah.
Retail is an exciting industry, but you have to be realistic. It's challenged, it's moving, it's changing, and adapting to that will only hopefully allow us to be more optimistic in the future.
You'll never replace the touch and feel of the high street. And my grandmother used to love shopping in the high street. My mum loved shopping in the high street. My wife loved shopping in the high street because they loved the experience. But if we don't realise we're in the entertainment business, and if we're not entertaining the customer and we're not creating fantastic experiences, we're not going to exist.